One terrible day, after a heated argument, Bayo pushed her so hard and she fell on her back. That night, Vera felt so uneasy. She was lost between thoughts and didn't know whether to remain here or just go back to her parents. Living with Bayo was nothing like Vera imagined. He started treating her kindly immediately they arrived at their family house in Benin City. But that didn't last long. Soon, he began to show his true colors. He became very harsh and mean to her. "You should be grateful I even brought you here," he would say whenever she asked for anything. Vera was always lonely and scared. Bayo's family didn't welcome her warmly. His mother made her feel like a burden, constantly reminding her that Bayo could have done better than a schoolgirl. Days turned into weeks and weeks into months. Bayo's attitude grew worse. Meanwhile, Vera has become heavily pregnant with his child. He no longer cared about her or the pregnancy. If she complained about being tired or sick, he would tell her to stop acting like a baby, and after all, she wanted all this. Vera cried herself to sleep most nights, feeling unwanted and hopeless. One terrible day after a heated argument, Bayo pushed her so hard and she fell on her back. That night, Vera felt so uneasy. She was lost between thoughts and didn't know whether to remain here or just go back to her parents. She felt like her world was crashing down right before her very own eyes. She was in so much pain and agony. The pains she felt were so unbearable. When she looked down, she was almost in her own pool of blood. She has lost the baby. She cried and called on Bayo and his relations, but no one came. She was heartbroken. The only thing that had given her a sense of hope for love was now gone. The following day, she met Bayo. She thought he would comfort her, but instead, he was relieved and happy. "It's better this way," he said. "We can go back to living our normal lives." She looked at him with disappointment written all over her face. That moment, she made up her mind. Vera knew she couldn't stay any longer. She packed her few belongings and left, determined to find a new beginning. Vera returned to her parents' home, hoping for forgiveness. They were so angry at the sight of her. But when they listened to how badly Bayo and his family treated her, they felt sorry for her. Her mother then held her tightly and closely. "Life doesn't end here, my child," her mother whispered, assuring Vera that she is here, just right beside her. Vera decided to start all over again. She enrolled in a vocational training program to learn fashion design. With each stitch she made, she felt a piece of herself healing. Slowly, the spark in her eyes returned. One day, while attending a friend's wedding, Vera met David, a successful businessman. He was charming, but most importantly kind. Unlike Bayo, David was patient and genuinely interested in getting to know Vera. They began seeing each other frequently, and Vera found herself smiling more than she had in a long time. David didn't care about her past. He saw the woman she had become and admired her strength. Months later, David proposed to Vera in front of her family, and for the first time in a long while, she felt truly happy. Luck had smiled at her. Vera's wedding day was like a dream. She wore a stunning white gown, her face glowing with joy. As she walked down the aisle, she thought about everything she had been through, the mistakes, the heartbreak, the struggles, and realized that all those experiences had shaped her into the strong woman she was today. David treated her like a queen. They traveled together, explored new places, and built a life full of love and laughter. Vera opened her own fashion boutique, which became successful, and she went back to school to complete her education. She became a well-known lawyer and an independent lady, her dreams finally coming true. Every now and then, thoughts of Bayo would cross her mind, but they no longer hurt her. She had forgiven him, not for his sake, but for her own peace of mind. As Vera sat on the balcony of her new home, watching the sunset with David by her side, she knew one thing for sure. Life was unpredictable, but it had given her a second chance, and this time she wasn't going to let it slip away. Morals of the story: even when life throws challenges your way, never lose hope. Painful experiences can shape us, but they don't define us. There's always a chance for a fresh start. True happiness comes from knowing your worth and choosing to walk away from toxic relationships. Hey, thank you for watching. If you're hearing my voice right now, it means you watched to the end. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you haven't subscribed, please don't forget to do so that you don't miss interesting stories and folk tales. To my new subscribers, thank you and you are highly welcome. To my lovely subscribers, I love you so much and I do not take your support for granted. See you on my next one. Love you.